A rebel faction becomes the target of the Takeda. Bruce rides to besiege Osaka itself, and he discovers his new weapon doesn't quite pack the punch he needs. The Takeda leaders decide it's a good time to declare war on multiple factions at once. With so many new enemies, Bruce decides to attack the nearest one. Upon entering their territory, however, he's attacked by an army of 380 strong. Will he prevail? Hello and welcome back to Shokuho and the Dreams of Legend submod, and we've gotten a bunch of perks. Yes, I didn't even realize this in the previous episode, so yeah, we're going to actually see what we can do here. I'm thinking we're probably going to go for Gourmet. Yeah, that probably sounds pretty good to me. I don't really care that much about troop upgrade costs at the moment, and also the food consumption during sieges is very minuscule, not really going to provide us with that much of a benefit. Otherwise, we're going to be going for, I believe... Mounted patrols. Yeah. I think mounted patrols is probably the way to go here. We could go for a plus 30% volunteering rate of cavalry troops in the settlements governed by your clan. Could go for that. That is actually not terrible. If you are someone that is, thinking that you're going to be using a huge amount of cavalry and your particular clan or settlement specifically have a culture that is very, very good with mounted troops, then you should probably go for that. But I'm going to go for mounted patrols just because there may come a time where we need to prevent enemies from escaping. And so that's what I'm going to try to do here. We do have a couple of people that need to actually level up here as well, so let's actually have a look. Let's see whether that is indeed the case, where we... Oh, no, she didn't need to level up. She just had something to spec into. I guess I will go with Coast Spawn here, because the other one is to do with infantry and so on and so forth, so it's maybe not the best idea. Slick Negotiator, I suppose, and we'll also go with Giving Hands, even though that's also going to be basically pointless. But yeah, anyway, we're here at Osaka, and there is a reason for that. For some reason, we decided to declare war against a rebel faction. Now, I don't know why we've done this, but I mean, as you can see, we're right next to one of our thieves. Yes, one of our thieves. Look at that, Miki Castle is over there. So pretty crazy. Let's actually have a look. 26. Ooh, kind of unfortunate. Would have been pretty amazing if we could have gotten our hands on a fief that only has like 6 days worth. But as you can see, obviously the banner is over the number there, so we won't be able to really make much of that, really. Yes, we won't be able to take advantage of it or whatever. Anyway, the point is, hopefully we'll go in here and murder everyone with our wonderful new weapon. Oh, it looks as though we have now just declared war against 2 other factions. Really? Really? Yeah, I think there was an alliance currently going on with someone here. As you can see, we've declared war on the Akamatsu. Okay, and... Yeah, no. This guy actually attempted to attack us, so we have now declared war against him as well. Alright, well that's going to be interesting. Let's actually just see here real quick. I just want to get these things up and running as well. I just want to try to get some engineering skill, despite the fact that we don't have any focus points in it. It's absolutely terrible that we don't. But yeah, that's how things are right now. We are going to be going in to the siege in just a moment. I just wanted to let you know about the wonderful war declarations that are currently going on, and indeed... Okay, wait. Yes. Nice. 3 of our ships are now done. That's great. Okay, so now we're going to be able to very, very nicely peruse the ocean waves, explore them as much as we so desire, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic, right? Yeah, it's going to be great. Okay, so I think we're actually going to go in here at night. This is going to be really... I feel like we're probably not going to do very well here. But... did I do that thing again where I didn't build the siege engine? That could be the case. If that's the case, then, well, my bad. But I don't actually see an anchor point for it. Well, whatever the case, if I fail here, I'll just retreat. That's okay. And then we'll actually build one next time, if I can. Alright, so here we go. We've got fiery arrows of death flying towards us right now, and I am indeed going to be using my new weapon. Hopefully to very deadly effect. Yeah, nice, 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 nice. Okay, kill that guy. Okay, unfortunate that we don't have... that. I feel like the damage is a little bit lacking right now with this weapon. As you can see, we're not able to one-shot enemies, but obviously that is going to change as and when we level it up. So obviously using it is going to level it up, of course. And we're then going to have more damage. At least that's the hope. I can barely see anything. I guess that's the point, right? Yeah, I guess that's the point. Anyway, well, we'll just try and do our best here to survive as much as we possibly can. There we go. Okay, decent-ish damage. I've got 267 in athletics right now. I'd love to get more. I'd like 275, please. Give me that 275. Wonderful, wonderful perk. That is going to provide us with an insane amount of extra survivability as well, which I cannot wait for. We're actually not even doing too badly, to be honest. I mean, we seem to... For some reason, we are doing a lot better than I anticipated. I thought we were going to have some major problems with this, but apparently we are absolutely slaughtering everyone in sight. Kind of interesting, because I mean, you know, it's not usual that we get this kind of situation. Most of the time, we go in and we end up losing about, I don't know, 50 or so troops in the first initial assault, which means that the enemy here is a lot less proficient than the enemy that we had beforehand in our wonderful attempts to take the previous fief that we tried in the previous episode. And yeah, it was... I think it's probably because there was a vassal in there. I know that shouldn't really make that much of a difference, but I think it did, actually. I think it does make a pretty hefty amount of difference. It's kind of strange because you wouldn't think so, right? You wouldn't think, oh yes, this vassal is definitely going to make a difference to the overall success of the defense. But no, actually, it does seem to be the case, which is very, very strange. I don't know. For me personally, I feel like it shouldn't really make that much difference, but he does have 150 troops, or did. He did have 150 troops, which is kind of significant. I mean, you know, considering the fact that the overall amount of people in the garrison is literally like, what, 300, 400 or something like that? And then you have I don't know, the 150 included in that. I think that would be kind of assumed that it would be kind of more difficult, right? Because that's basically, what, 33%? Because I think it was 450 or something like that, and he brought 150 by himself. So that's pretty... You know, that does stand to reason that it would be more difficult. Now, let's try not to get shot. I don't really care about getting shot by an archer, but getting shot by a gunner would be death. Oh, that is frustrating. Yeah, every single time that happens, it's always very, very frustrating to me. I don't know whether you noticed that, but basically, just these really, really small daggers being able to block these massive polearms and two-handeds and stuff like that. It really just grinds my gears like no one's business. It's actually kind of insane how much that really does. Can this guy die, please? Thank you. Okay, I'm just going to actually get my forces to come over here. I'm getting shot from every which way right now, and it's basically death by 1,000 cuts. Yeah, it's very frustrating, actually, that we're having that happen now as well. Maybe I'm going to be okay here, though. These guys are indeed gunners, or at least one of them was. And now we can actually just tell these guys, no, don't shoot me. Oh, that was close, that was close. Okay, now we're just going to go for a little bit of this. And just going to... Oh, yeah, this is too long. Okay, my weapon is actually too long to use in the same way that I would use the blade. So that's actually quite hilarious. Oh, well, never mind. I guess I could use my bow. I can barely see... I can't see anything because we've got arrows embedded in us, as you can see right there. So I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. And just do it without any eyes. Yes, that's great, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, no... I love not being able to see when I shoot things. Yeah, it's wonderful. Okay, so we have cleared out this area now as well, and you can see here we've eliminated 175 of the enemy's forces. That's significant. That's really good, in actual fact. Is that a guy over there? No, he's dead. Okay, there's someone shooting me from up there, but that's okay. I am actually going to do a little bit of a something here. I'm actually going to tell my forces to hold position over here. For some reason, there's a guy going this way. I will be shooting him. There we go. All right. I'm not sure why my guys are getting shot. Can we come over here, please? A little bit more. A little bit more. I don't want them to get shot randomly. Nice headshot. There we go. I should actually kill this guy if I can. Nice. Not being able to see with the arrow sticking in me is really... it's very difficult. Very, very difficult. Make something like that work. And maybe, just maybe, I'm going to be able to... Maybe I can bait some people out here. Would be kind of nice. Oh, hello. Oh, they might actually decide to come out here. Or not? No. Something tells me probably not. Okay. Where are my forces? Are they literally taking that long? Okay, there we go. I'm livid. I'm livid by how long they're taking to just merely run through the streets. It's actually hilarious. Okay, so I am going to get probably shot here. So just, you know, just expect it. Just expect it. Okay. Oh, yeah, the gate was really easy to kill. Okay, that's wonderful. I love that. Okay. Now, the problem is, I am probably going to get killed here thanks to the fact that these guys are just defending. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, alright, okay. So, basically we got this in the bag, I think. Oh no, my forces are running away! Ah, really? It's because I died, isn't it? Yeah, it's because I died. But you can clearly see that our weapon is just not, unfortunately, good enough to get us through that. Because the fact is, I took so long to kill those enemies that our Nodachi would have actually handled very, very quickly. So it just goes to show, yeah, probably a good idea to, you know, continue using this as best as we can here, despite the fact that this weapon is not terrible. Just get that, you know, in our heads here. It is not terrible. It's just much slower and much less damaging than the Nodachi itself. I'm actually just going to swap that back right now. We could technically use this instead of the Yari here, but for me personally, I love using this in field battles. I feel like this is really, really fun. We could go into the smithy after this siege, and we could do a little bit of something. We could try a different weapon type. We might be able to peruse the wares, see if there are any parts that could potentially get us something similar to the Nodachi's damage, because that's the main thing that I'm looking for here. I'm looking for something that is actually going to be giving us, well, ideally, I would like to see something that gives us about 120 damage. That would be the way to go here. Oh, we are declaring war on 3 different people at the same time. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Okay, so we are apparently... Okay, this is hilarious. Apparently only this guy knows what's up. Everyone else... Oh, no, never mind. They have barely any strength. This is very interesting. Okay, I'm actually kind of surprised. Alright, he loves us, so there's basically no point in me even voting on this, so I'm going to just do 20. And just get a little bit of charm skill as a result of that too. But I'd love to see who we're actually at war against, but I can't really zoom out here. As you can see, this is the limit of how much I can zoom out. And I did level up. Okay. Oh, I did actually level up, so that's pretty fun. So I think what we'll do... Oh yeah, I actually don't even have this fully maxed, as you can see, in terms of focus points. So that's also a bit of a problem with our, you know, going in there with a Naginata not being able to actually level it up as fast as we possibly could. But what I am going to do instead, I'd love to spec into engineering here, but do I? Yeah, you know what? Okay, fine. Let's do it. I have to bite the bullet sometime. And yes, look at this. These are the things that I needed to take here. Look at this. Battering ram. There's the battering ram. Can't believe, for some reason, I didn't build the battering ram at any point because I just didn't see the anchors for some reason. I don't know. I'm just apparently blind when it comes to that. Alright, so we've got the siege tower, or shall we say battering ram. Yes, we've got the battering ram this time around, and we're going in daytime as well. Hopefully that's going to make a small difference. And I'm going to try to snipe from this positioning over here. Can I actually do that? There we go. Nice. I can't believe I missed that. Okay, not entirely sure what... There we go. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Can we do a little bit more? I don't have that many arrows, unfortunately. It would be nice if we had more, but of course, can't really carry that much. They are going to be quite heavy, you know, if you have like a whole bunch of quivers, of course. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Basically, just continuing to do this would be wonderful. Okay, you know what? Let's get going. Or not, as the case may be, because I have no idea how to carry these things in first person. That's great. Yeah, that's wonderful. Okay, so here we go. Okay, we're just gonna go for it. We are just gonna absolutely 100% go for it here. We need to do as much damage as humanly possible in this siege, because otherwise... because, by the way, the enemy has almost completely restored themselves. They literally had like 300 people back on their feet, which is actually rather demonic. I don't know how they did that, but yeah, they did. Okay, let's try and do some damage. Try to absolutely slaughter everyone in sight. It's kind of what we want. Try to get them all dead. And we're going to try to continue chasing down every single person we can here. This guy is going to be way too fast. Is he going to be way too fast? Maybe not. No, maybe not. Nice little stab. Take him out. There we go. 151 in medicine now too, which is pretty nice. And we're going to continue chasing them down. Ah, yeah. That's frustrating. That is frustrating. Taking that much. Whoa, that was a bullet. If ever I saw one, that was definitely a bullet. There we go. Okay, and we're just going to try to take out the gate. As you can see, the Nodachi absolutely destroys the gate. The Naginata was taking some time to do that and having some problems actually doing it. This guy has a gun. I'm probably going to die from this, maybe. It would be pretty terrible if I do, but it's okay. There we go. We took him down. 2 guns. 2 guns. Are you serious? 2 guns? Come on now. That is absolutely unacceptable. Okay, let's see if we can do this. And of course the archer was able to shoot me just before we got to him, which is to be expected, of course. And we're done. Yeah, not much I could do there, unfortunately. We did end up killing 47 of the enemy's troops. Why are my forces... Do you see them? Why are my forces standing here? Look at this. We've got forces literally just standing... Okay. I don't know what's going on with that. I have no idea what is going on with that. But yeah, we're going to have to retreat and come back in. It is time for us to go to slaughter. And that is meaning going in here and actually just murdering. Everything. Everything. Absolutely everything. Come on now. Let's do this. Yes. There we go. That is what we like to see. Can we do a little bit more? Can we do a little bit more? We need to do more. It feels to me like that is kind of the... only thing I can do, you know, the only thing I can do. I can't go here yet as well. I cannot go there by myself. As we've seen, it is not a good idea for me to go by myself, because otherwise we are just going to get shot to pieces, and that's going to be not very useful. Let's just say that. So we're going to have to wait a little bit, see what we can do here, and hopefully we will not get shot ourselves. Loads of, for some reason, random troops coming out here. I don't know why they're deciding to do that, but at the very least, I will be able to do quite a lot of damage to the gate before our forces arrive. There we go. And now we should be able to take down the gate really, really fast. Or maybe not, because apparently we suck. Apparently we're not very good at doing damage to the gate. But yeah, these guys are going to be really, really damaging. Got to kill the 2 gunners. There we go. And, you know, I kind of want to go over there. I really kind of want to go over there, to be honest. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to literally go here. Bad idea. I think we got this in the bag. Oh yeah, I think we got it. Now the only thing we need to do is just eliminate these guys on top of the little tower there. And then we should be completely fine. My bow skills are leveling up very, very slowly. But they are actually getting there. I'm kind of surprised that my forces are not going up the ladder. Why are we not going up the ladder right here? We need to kill these guys. There's actually a handful of archers behind me right now, so I'm a little bit worried about dying here. Because my forces, as we've seen, they do tend to give up really, really fast, and I'm not sure why. Gonna pick up these arrows real quick, just to make sure that I have some, just in case, but I have a feeling I'm probably gonna die. Maybe. Oh yeah, there's a load of archers over there. I had no idea. Alright, well this is a problem, isn't it? Yeah, so I could either just shoot them from here. I think I will literally just shoot them from here. Yeah, they're gonna be a problem, aren't they? Oh, I knew it. I was being shot from the side as well. Oh, what's actually going on here? Why are my forces just standing here? Do you see that? What? Why are they just standing there? We need reinforcements, guys. We need what? Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's happening with that, but all right. Okay. Little bit strange, but hopefully my forces will not see fit to retreat when we have an overwhelming advantage here. We have all the advantage in the world. As you can see, we ended up losing another 20 or so troops, which I have to admit I'm not a big fan of, especially when most of them are Hatamoto units. You know, kind of want to make sure that those guys survive, because they are, well, fundamentally the best. They are going to be just, you know, much better skilled than most. Otherwise, there you go. We actually finally ended up killing 254 of the enemy. And are we going to be able to finally capture this? I guess so. The question is, though, do we want to capture it ourselves? Do we want to take ownership over this? I don't know, actually. From my perspective, I feel like probably not. But on the other hand, I think, well, maybe. Because we're going to get a significant amount of, well, money, I guess. But that's pretty much it. Do I want to claim it? Do I want to claim it? Ooh, I have a feeling probably not. So I'm going to say no. The prosperity is okay here, not terrible. It's a lot better than Okayama, but you know, I'm going to just leave it for someone else. They can have a grand old time with this. 28,000 in the marketplace. Actually pretty nice. We can sell that. Yeah, look at that. We're getting 28,000 just straight up from it, which is pretty wonderful. Let's recruit some troops here, and we're going to be getting some of these guys. Might as well, you know, right? It might as well. They're really not going to be as good as Hatamoto units, but who is, right? Who is? No one, really. But yes, you can see at the top of the screen now exactly how bad the situation has become with the amount of troops that we're currently at war against, or shall we say the amount of factions we're currently at war against. Let's see. All right, so we have Himeji there, and we have... okay, well, actually not even that much, to be honest. This is pretty... I think this is pretty manageable. These factions are kind of small, so I don't think we really need to worry about it too much. But I am still a little bit worried in general, just because... Yeah, it's just my nature to kind of be a bit worried about it, considering... Oh, they want to give it to me. Okay, so I literally could have just claimed it for myself, but I'm gonna vote for this guy. I'm gonna vote for him with 100 influence, just to increase my relation with him. Yeah, as you can see, we got it to 99 now, I guess, and yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay, so they have literally given this to me, which is funny. All right, well, let's see. What am I going to do? Well, it's going to take only 12 days to get Paddyfield's rank 3, which is pretty nice. I think I'm actually just going to let everything just finish. I might as well do that. I could try to find a governor. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, he's got steward, but no engineering skill, so basically pointless. Horse gunners. Get some horse gunners, why not? And yeah, I think we're going to go on to the town. Yeah, because the Akamatsu are over here, and I feel like, yeah, let's do it, you know? let's like sort of double down a little bit here and try to do as best as we can. As you can see, this is what's currently going on with... Wow, I can't believe that I had to spend that much money on this. But yes, this is what's currently going on with Miki Castle, and I'm thinking what we're probably going to do is probably going to get a siege workshop or something like that. And I would like... more food production, I think. More food production is probably going to be quite useful. Kyoto is still under siege. Actually, hilarious that Kyoto is taking so long to be taken by whoever. I don't know. But it continues to get under siege almost every other day, which is quite funny. Let's actually see. Okay, so this guy is actually going to Osaka right now, and that is not great. Wait. No, oh no. Apparently he's given up, and he's now... doing something else. I don't know what he's doing, but he is following me, potentially. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it, actually, now. Okay, so... Whoa. Okay, they have a significant amount of people here. This is actually kind of crazy how many they have. Right. I might have wanted to actually go and... I don't know. Just gotten some more people, right? Might have wanted to recruit some more people. I guess I could go to... Could go to the villages. Yeah, I didn't really want to do that. I have a bad feeling about going in here, actually. You know what? Let's not go in here right now. What we're going to do is going to wait for a little bit of time just to see what our armies do, because this guy's going over here, this guy's going over here. Okay, so they're going to the exact same place. And where is that? Where... I don't recognize the name of the castle, and it's nowhere near here. Are they literally traveling that far away? What? Okay. This is kind of strange. Ah, look at what has happened. We actually did get to 275 in athletics in that siege. So that is absolutely wonderful. Now, what's happening right here is that I actually wanted to go into this battle by myself. But unfortunately he is, yeah, well, never mind. I should say thank you very much to these guys, because let's face it, they're actually helping us a great deal, and actually coming when we needed them, to be honest. Because if I didn't want to fight this, and I didn't have a particularly strong army or anything like that, then this would be a perfect situation for him to appear. But, well, I kind of felt like I'd be able to handle this myself. But, you know, it's alright. It's fine. You know, it's pretty nice for him to do this anyway. So, you know, I should be very thankful instead of not. But, yeah. Anyway, point is, we will hopefully have the opportunity to do some pretty massive damage. And, yes, there we go. And maybe we'll even be able to get to maybe 250 in polearms. Obviously not in this particular battle, but if we get a lot more field battles, which might very well... You didn't see that. Alright, so here we go. We're going into the fight for the very first time. It wasn't actually a second time at all because I didn't actually die from any of these guys wielding their pole arms and me charging in there and them using my speed against the... well, you know, you get it. Anyway, apart from the fact that this is the second time we're fighting these, we are definitely going to do much better this time around because these fellows are... well, apparently not really doing much, and our forces are being much more aggressive this time, so I guess it was decent enough for us to retreat and then come back in. And, yeah, well, I guess it's not too bad. And we are going to be getting a significant amount of experience, hopefully some really, really nice riding skill as well. I kind of wish my forces hadn't charged in, because it's not me. It's not me commanding them, by the way. I'm not the one doing that. I kind of wish that they had just stayed a little bit less at the front here. I don't know, because I would have weakened the opponent rather dramatically with our polearm and tried to be as effective as possible, but I don't think I can command these guys. Yes, as you can see, they don't get highlighted when I do this, so it will be unfortunately, yeah, just our allies just going for it. And I guess I shouldn't blame them really, because they have, well, they have a lot of troops and they're outnumbering the opponent so dramatically that there really is no reason to say no to anything that they're doing. But I personally would have appreciated a bit more time to get some experience. That's it. Because you can see here, we've just completely and utterly just destroyed them, you know, absolutely. Well, that was basically one of the stompiest victories I've seen in quite some time. Anyway, we are going to be taking quite a few of these. Yeah, take some of those. Mounted samurai? Okay, yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? And then we'll move on. Okay, so we've got 132. Yeah, I would like to get more, to be honest. I'd like to get more people. So I guess what I'll do is I will actually make our way into Osaka itself and actually just recruit some more, I guess. Yeah, we got loads of these. All right, okay. Well, these guys don't actually level up into anything super amazing or anything like that, but they're solid, right? They're solid in comparison to not having them and having, you know, I don't know, Ashigaru or something like that. That would be a lot worse. Yeah, so I found that castle, by the way, that they wanted to besiege. It's here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what they were thinking going for that one when they were so far away, but I guess that's okay. Anyway, we are going to be making our way over here to Miki Castle, and we will attempt to take it. Now, bear in mind, they don't have that much food. They're actually losing food right now, so the best course of action for me is to starve out the garrison. They have 5... Oh, no. Are you serious? Okay, it looks as though we are going to have to fight these guys. How are they actually doing? They have relatively good troops. I'm just wondering if my forces... Do you think my forces can handle them? Something tells me probably not. Let me have a look at the units that I can promote. Maybe I can... No. See, this is kind of unfortunate. I want one of the Hatamoto units, the ones that actually level up. I want them to be the... yeah, to be the subject of this distinguished service thing that we're going to have happening here. You know, I'd love to utilize that with someone that's actually a higher level Hatamoto unit. I guess I'm going to go in here. This is probably a big mistake, to be honest. It's probably not very good for me to do this, but I'm excited. I don't really... See, this is the funny thing, yeah? I'm more than happy to take a risk if it means that we're going to have some fun, right? If it means fun, then I'm going to be all over it, obviously. And if we do get ourselves defeated or anything like that, then that's just how it's going to have to be. All right, so let's have a look. Let's go and give this guy over to the horse archers. They can maybe hopefully do something. Let's just tell them to auto-delegate. For the moment, they'll just run around in circles and try to shoot people. And we're going to try to do some damage with our polearm, of course. I'm not going to die, thank you. Not in the first initial charge, at least. I might die now. Maybe. I need to run along here. Need to run along here, and run along here, doing some damage, doing very little damage, actually, surprisingly little damage. Yeah, we're getting a lot of infantry coming in. Gonna tell my forces to charge. Gonna have to tell my archers to stand a little bit further at the back there, if at all possible. But the thing is, the enemy is basically without their archers. They don't have their archers with them, so it is very likely that we will be okay here. Or maybe not. Yeah, it's not going badly. It's... Yeah. Yeah, no, maybe it's alright. Right. I feel like we might have this, actually, surprisingly enough. I need to kill this guy. There we go, nice. Okay. I think we're actually good. I think we're actually good. 370 we need to kill, I think, right? 370? And they've killed 74 of us. We have 130 or something like that, right? So... maybe it's okay. Let's tell our forces to auto-delegate, tell the archers to just do whatever they want, make sure that they can get into range and so on and so forth. Try not to get killed by the polearms. They're scattered. The enemy is scattered rather dramatically, so I think we might have this, as long as they don't get shot in the face by one of these gunners. The abundance of these gunners is a huge bane of my existence. Because so much so that they could very easily just turn around, shoot me in the face, and I'm dead. So, I guess I can just be kind of thankful that they're running away from us right now. That's pretty much it. Because if they would stand and shoot with whatever they have in the barrel, we might have a problem. Ah, there is an enemy here. Try and see if we can do some damage to him. Nice. Well, that was easy enough. And the enemy is now fleeing because we eliminated their lord, I guess, or something like that. I actually don't know. Anyway, there you go. Look at that. 65 renown for us and 76 influence. Obviously, I'm not really caring too much about the influence at this point. I really care about the renown. The renown is definitely what I'm more interested in. And there you go. We did actually get to Clan Tier 4, which is amazing. That is so, so good. Basically, us getting Clan Tier 4... that's pretty much the easiest clan tier that we can get up until this point. As in, yes, okay, fine. Tier 1, 2, 3, you know, obviously very, very simple. But what I'm trying to say is it's going to take a long time for us to get to Tier 5. So Tier 4 is pretty much what, you know, the most basic that I could have hoped for here. And that is exactly what we wanted. You know, we just wanted to make sure that we could maximize the amount of troops that we have in our party, because as it stands, obviously, as time goes on, you are going to be seeing, well, you're going to be seeing more and more death every single time you go into a battle. So much death is going to be happening all around you. You're going to need so many more troops to absorb this amount of damage being currently dealt to you. Anyway, we're going to be taking basically every single piece of loot, because I think I need money more than I need experience for our people. And yeah, we'll see what we can do here, obviously, because what we want to try to do, if at all possible, is, yeah, I'm actually going to go in here and see what this guy's all about, because I'd like to auto-resolve against him, thank you very much, because he's otherwise going to get away. Should I take him prisoner? I think we will. I think we will take him prisoner. Did I let the other guy go? I'm actually not entirely sure. I can't even remember. Oh, no. That is terrible. All right, no. Did I actually let him go, or did I take him prisoner? No, I think I took him prisoner. Yeah, no. Did I? Maybe? Yeah, maybe. Well, whatever the case, We are now clan tier 4. Oh, hello. Can I go this way? Yeah, I might be able to. Yeah, I can. Okay, that is actually really, really nice. I'm actually kind of surprised that they have so many people around here. Look at this. There's loads of them. It's kind of shocking, really, because that means that we're going to have some huge problems actually dealing with them, because they're going to come over here very, very quickly and probably do massive damage. We have 170 maximum capacity now, which is quite nice. So I guess the best thing I can do now is basically just wait here for some time, try to recruit as many of these troops as I can get my hands on, and then just, you know, continue filling out the garrison as best as possible. That seems to be the way to go, but who knows? Anyway, we did actually end up leveling quite dramatically here. My polearm skill is 227 now, which is not too bad. We will be going for... Shall we go for charge damage taken, or shall we go for this? I mean, I'm not actually couch lancing ever, so this is basically pointless, but I guess I will take it. And what do we have here? Two-handed skill? She has basically no two-handed skill whatsoever, so I guess I'll just give her strong grip or something like that. That will help her with her swing speed and so on. And then we can also go for Surging Blow here for this guy. He's got pretty terrible athletic skill too, but his vigor is absolutely insane. I mean, you can see that very, very clearly with the 420 two-handed. I mean, really, that's amazing. But yeah, we are currently at war against such small factions that I'm actually kind of a bit irritated at our leaders at the moment, because what they're doing is they're making it so that we can't possibly make a decision, or shall we say, the vassals that we have with us will never ever make a decision apart from they'll do this kind of stuff. Well, they'll just go after this random castle. I suppose it does kind of make sense considering this particular faction only has one town and like what, 2 castles, I think? Yeah, so might be good enough for them to be eliminated. Otherwise, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.